Hey folks, how you all doing? This is Con Orc coming back to you with some more Total War Warhammer 2. Now, we've just been attacked by the treacherous Lizardmen. And I think what I'm going to do, though, is teleport my troops on over. It's 500. Oh, wait, never mind. Return to the original position. Ah, curses, never mind. So it's not going to be any good overall. Alright. I was thinking to be able to, how do I put this delicately? Cheat our way through. That wasn't going to happen, though, unfortunately. Well, the Fortress of Dawn is gone, at least, but we're going to have these last defenders take out, unfortunately, a good portion of our troops here. They burned that thing to the ground. Oh, there's siege. Okay, there's a siege right now. I'm wondering sometimes if I should really make walls for my things. Then again, since I'm a rat, I somehow doubt I'm going to have really any opportunity to make something with walls. So, yeah. I don't think Zlatland was very happy with me being inside their territory. Take a look at him real quick. So Banner Swiftness, Alchemist. Okay, that's good. Campaign movement is higher. Punishment rate goes up a lot more. Sort of Bloodshed or... No, sort of Bloodshed. Yeah, keep with that. I have another Banner of Swiftness that I'm not using, and I should be using that a lot more. Scalm. Potion of Speed, Potion of Healing. Once I use that on him. Yeah. Hates dwarfs and greenskins. It's always kind of nice. Nodwell's right claw. Alright, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Marching's not going to give me... Oh, marching will give me quite a bit of extra movement here. But will it be enough is the question. I guess we should continue to persist back to the southern part of this water down here. You, in the meantime, I guess I'm magically making it on through over here. Good gosh! Oh no, never mind. All right, I was like, how the heck did I get way the heck down here to the south? Hero not moved. His Doom Engineer. Ate using pretty darn quick. Because he's costing me money, and I'm not getting any use out of him right now. A giant waste of time. And I can't get back over to encamp. I can't get back to a normal stance. Tor Serpentard is going to get attacked this turn. We're going to lose our entire our little garrison here. I'm going to see how much in terms of casualties I can inflict. So be ready to watch a couple defeats here. Oh no, he's actually trying to starve me out. That's very strange to me. Please don't attack me too. Okay, good. He's backing away. If I can fight off this army that's on my doorstep, I might be able to turn it around. I think. Graceful Paragons. Okay, cool. Let's get back to my own troops for a second. There we go. Bam. Vermitch is back down to where he needs to be. Put him back in Scrag Hole, and when he gets to Scrag Hole, we can make him have tons and tons of rat ogres or something like that. And we'll have to turn him off of March as well. But that's okay. It'd be also kind of nice if I can get these guys to land this turn. Okay, good. So next turn I'll be able to go... Ooh, 1 turn, 2 turns, 1 turn. That's a nice thing about this guy. He does not give a hoot in terms of replenishment. He just replenishes like absolutely crazy. It doesn't matter who it is, what it is. Incredible amounts of replenishment. So it's Clanrat Spears, Clanrat Shields, Skaven Slaves. Yeah, alright. These guys are dead. It's a question how much I can do damage-wise. Oh yeah, they're dead. I'm still gonna fight it out. I haven't really seen the clan rats with shields do a lot of damage just yet. This isn't a walled settlement, so... Oh no, it is. It is. Fight manually on the city walls. Okay. It's still gonna suck. But I'll try it. I didn't realize that Tor Serpentine had walls. I kind of forgot about that nonsense. I've got runners I can put outside. I have bodies I can put on the walls. Not that's going to do me any good. Okay, so how are they attacking me? 2 siege towers. And a battering ram. You know, if I can get the siege towers down... First of all, I'm probably not going to be able to. But if I can get the siege tower down... I'm not feeling confident about this at all. Who's got that? Saurus Spears. You guys just sit here and guard. And you're not going to do anything else. That's your entire job. Skaven slaves overall. You're there just to be bodies. Shoots on the wall. This is going to last all of about 2 minutes until they just overwhelm my forces. About literally that's all it's going to last. Spears again. If I can just keep them away from the Croxagores away, that'd be enough. But the Croxagores are not going to be away. So I'm going to see if I can just manage to hold them off for a little bit. That'll be its own version of a victory, I feel like. Okay. Alright, so we're doing some good damage already, but they outnumber me by like... Wow. They out-quality me by huge amounts.
God defend walls, not run flee!
Not run flee would be great, but that is not going to be 100% possible. Why can't you attack this siege tower? Okay, this blows already. Nowhere near enough damage. Nowhere near it. And I think I didn't hold enough of the walls here. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? So we already have Saurus on the walls. Skaven slaves pour in. Skaven slaves over here attack. You guys attack. And if we can hold the walls for a little bit, we can do all right. But again, it's those Croxagores and things like that. They're just going to completely butcher me. And enemy ladders? Yeah, we're definitely screwed now. Hit the battering ram as quickly as possible. Or the actual guys. That works too, I suppose. Who's not engaged? Clan Rat Spears down here. Clan Rat Spears up here. I'm not able to take out the stupid tower. Feral Stegodon's not making me feel too good either. Well, this is good to know they're not actually attacking my entire fort. They're just attacking tiny portions of it. We're making them pay a little bit. Shockingly enough, they've lost almost as much as I have so far. Enemies' ladders have docked on the walls. Who else is docked? Okay. Oh, alright. My gates are destroyed. Well, that means that assault troops are going to start to come through. Again, if I can kill the Croxagores, that'd be awesome. They didn't charge me either. So we're probably not going to be able to do anything about this. The fact that we're frightened already does not make me feel very good. But again, the more damage we do now is the less damage we have to do later. Wow. One of my clan rats is already gone. Oh no, he's fleeing. Never mind, that was going to happen anyway. What about you? Where are you? What about you? Where are you? Come over here, and maybe we can get you to pour some fire down into them. Again, if I can just do enough damage to make him pay an incredible amount, that'd be a victory for me, after a fashion. Kill the Croxagores. Skaven slaves are finally beginning to fold. Which is shocking me that it's taken this long for them actually to die. Sara spears are finally going to get into combat with my gutter runners as well. Yeah. Alright, and now that they've pierced my walls, this is where everything goes downhill. We're barely doing any kind of damage as well here. How about killing these dudes? Maybe that's workable? Probably not, but maybe. Run down the walls. So far, 250 or so? Yeah, units have been wiped out. That's going to happen a lot in this battle. And these freaking out-of-control things, honestly... Whoa. Oh, jeez. And they go for the town center like they should. I didn't leave anyone back at home, obviously, because I knew I was going to die anyways, so... What's the point of just, you know, caring so much? I might as well just try to do as much damage as possible. And I've done that right now. They're through. And if they continue to show me their heals like this, I'll be happy to continue firing at them. Oof. Okay, run and shoot, boys. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Not sure how you managed to do that and get yourself caught, but, you know, that works, I suppose. Yeah, 1 and do 5, and here comes the beginning of the end. Though you fire while you're moving. And we're done here. Let's speed this up. The end of all of our troops. We made them pay rather dearly. I mean, they've lost almost 300. Actually, they've lost 300 warriors for this place. Some of their places, some of their guys are actually quite damaged. Clan Rat Spears, way the heck out here. That's fun. That's fine. 309, that's as good as it gets. I almost actually killed one of the Source Warriors. Part of me wants to turn around and immediately lay siege, but that's not going to be a good idea. And good, wound didn't happen. Not what I meant to press. There we go. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Failure, good. More sleep's blessing. Yes, there we go. So my troops are gonna be pretty much back to full strength, like that. Time to stalk. And I think we're going to put this entire stack of rat ogres over with Queek. There we go. Shift those up. Shift that down. Shift those two up. Arg. There we go. Poof. There we go. Then we'll turn you off of that whole nonsense as well. We can't because I should have reset it. 3 turns to fully replenish. I have a full stack here. Earthquake it. It's gonna kill him, but it's also not gonna cost me very much either. Boom. Infiltrated. So there we go. We got that. Maintain 28 units in total. Okay. Oh, so this gets us towards... Okay. We can start doing this as well, which will call in a chaos group. But that's fine as well. That's nice and damaged. We'll wait till next turn to attack. And at this point I have to hold you attack, Dawn's Light, and Scrag Hole. I guess in the meantime what I'll do is I'll start making these dudes have a legit... I'll start doing the whole make a bigger army next turn. Skip that for now. Oh, being attacked. Okay, so this is going to be the make or break battle, it looks like, folks. He hit me super quick. I'm actually surprised by how much he did that. I think I'll just call in one more menace below, and I have tons of rat ogres, but he's got tons of everything. And those guys are beastly. So it looks like my monstrous infantry is going to go after his monstrous infantry, and his monster is just going to do rampaging like all over the place. I wish rampage actually hit your friendly stuff too, but oh well, we'll figure it out one way or the other. So here's the battle to end all battles, essentially. On the plus side, since he's attacking me, I have not so much freedom of movement, but I have the ability to hold the top of this nonsense. I should say Vanguard deployment too. I can just take the top of this hill, I'm going to hold it, and they have just skinks galore. That should be fine. And I have the Warp Fire Thrower, so that should be okay. And they don't have much in terms of engagement on that side of things, I suppose. Storm Vermin Halberds. This is going to be just a double or triple line of defense, I think, that we have to set up. And if I can't hold the line with 70 rat ogres, then we are completely screwed anyway. It's not going to matter what the deal is. Take a quick look. So 1299 to 1262. And I have a lot of menace below to call on in. So the question is, can I put my lines up onto there? I think I can. Right about There. Alright, cool. So that'll be the front right there. Clan rats with shields. You guys gotta hold. You have to hold like you've never held before. Clan rats from on their left. Stone vermin to their right. With one unit kind of back echeloned. My supremely good rat ogres. There. Warp fire thrower in the mix. My other rat ogres in a nice, a huge formation over here on my right flank. So obviously I'm going to turn it back around and try to hit essentially one side of their army. You see right now we're actually outshadowed. We're overshadowed quite a bit by these Saurus troops. Yeah, this isn't going to be pretty. And I have guys to slow them up a little bit, so I can always try desperately to throw some rats in their way. Maybe worry about like the skink cohorts by just throwing rats at the skink cohorts to remove any kind of missile infantry they might want to use. Wide on their left flank, perhaps? You're... Okay, so you're supposed to attack me there, bro. Not the other way around. Or maybe I can just use the summoned rats to cause a little bit of problems every now and again for them. I don't like that those guys are technically considered to be high threat. Let's bring you over quite a bit. In fact, I think I blew the positioning on perhaps my infantry units. Or on my ranged units here. Warp fire thrower I think is still a good idea to keep them in the front line, more or less. And at this point, they're under a nice bit of pelting fire, which is going to cause some issues for them. I'll shift my... Shift 2 units of clan rats over? No units of clan rats over. Keep them where they are. Okay, you guys have to hold like crazy right now. Alright, that'll be fine. Now, engagement's already happened over here, and the Croxigores are going to do an incredible amount of damage. Saurus units are going to do an incredible amount of damage. Maybe I can bring you in behind and hit the Feral Stegodon. That might be the best option I've got. Now, I don't like that these guys are losing decisively already. It's like, dude, the battle's barely started. You're already losing decisively. Bring the Croxigores in. Oh, bring my Rat Ogres, and I'm in. We will do is bring another unit of Clan Rats. Who are going to kind of distract them for a little bit from the rear. And that might be all they manage to do. When I say distract, is that. Skin cohort, javelin, yeah, that's done. That's a done deal. This guy, in the meantime, he is out of control. Which means I want you guys to retreat and hit that group there. And warp fire thrower is not going to do a whole lot. Shielded. Shielded. I think we got a little bit of damage happening here, but not a huge amount. Alright, so I still have a good number of reserves, and I think I'll call on one of those right now. So you're shielded and you're frightened. You are not quite frightened yet, and I'm thinking I'll just have 2 units crush. I'm concerned about these dudes actually getting pinged. I don't want my guys to get bipped. Come through the gap somehow? I don't know if that's going to work. sword infantry behind, and you dudes, I think, will just plop you back here and just let you start firing at people, whatever. It finally looks like we have the Stegodon hurt quite a bit. I mean, we're not 100% through there just yet. We're doing okay. Now, these guys are losing decisively, so that's a bit of a problem for me. Even more so when our summon units begin to flee. It wasn't unsurprising, but I really wish I'd held out a little bit longer. And get the Krokgar, yeah. Clan Rats get in there. Oh my god, the Kroxigors are through my line. Slow them down, boys. Armor piercing, yeah, those guys are beastly. Gotta get in there. And can I safely pull my storm vermin? Have to get out and hit the Kroxigors. If I can finally click them. There we go. Gotta get in there. He is still rampaging. They're still winning decisively. We're doing okay here. Overall kill count, not wonderful, but we're doing better. Oh my god. I don't know how you guys got beat up so much. Yeah, that's the Rat Ogres, and there's the awesome Rat Ogres getting butchered too. No, I don't want to lose my good ones. But it's going to happen as my main line begins to fold. Quite a bit, in fact. Wonder if I can safely set these guys on in, because this whole rampaging thing is really what's losing the battle for me at the moment. As I can get them down, but then they start rampaging, and it's like, okay, well, at that point, they don't give a damn whether or not they live or die. See if I can pull these dudes back. My gold chevrons at least are surviving for the moment. Warpfire Thrower, where are you? You're under the assault too, so you're going to back up. You are winning decisively. I don't know how, because you're against Kroxigor, so I think you're getting butchered. But no, that's fine. And Storm Vermin, he's out of control. Yay. That's tons of fun for me to deal with. On the plus side, I mean, we are able to successfully hammer his troops pretty hardcore. I'd be really nice if they just break, though. So they're going to lose a bunch of their armor, but doesn't mean they're going to go down easy. Anybody not engaged? Anyone currently not engaged? You are going to hang out, because I don't want to lose you. You guys, feel free. Start pounding that side of everything. Kroxigors are finally routing, which means these guys can finally turn around and hit them. My gutter runners. So you should be shooting, not running on in. Another minor flank here. Rat Ogres are losing decisively. Need to back off. In fact, I feel like most of my Rat Ogres need to back off. Where are you? You're really out of position. No, you're actually not out of position. You were running away from all that negative attention you had. Let's see if I can win free. Otherwise, we're going to die hard. Get in there. Attack him in the rear. Okay, so what have we lost so far? 600 to only about 300 of theirs? That's it? Warfire Thrower, get out. These dudes, get in. They're routing. Don't much care other than that. Who's fleeing now? Another squad. Yay. Get out, you fools. Fly, you fools. Alright. Getting some good damage finally on in, but it's not going to be enough to spit them back, I don't think. Unit's been wiped out. I don't think it was my Rat Ogres, at least. Source wars are still going. Jeez Louise. Got to bring them down. What's left? They're finally near 1,000, so I finally killed over, you know, a goodly number of them. But they're still just all going into rampages, and I can't do anything about it. You're hidden somehow. Why are you back here? Get into the fight. I don't even know why the skin cohort think they're just so brave. That's just absolutely stupid by them. My clan rats are dying in droves. My gutter runners are not doing too well either. Warp fire thrower, it's time for you to start calling fire down on my own position. Rat ogres, hit the flank. You guys. They're all retreating. Good. Hit somebody in the flank, somewhere. Do something to somebody quick. Anything. Group number 7. Get out. Get out. Get out. This is not going well. Again, these guys need to stop being out of control. This is eventually, it gets to be kind of obnoxious. I don't know sometimes. Maybe somebody out there can tell me more effectively how to deal with the out of controlness of them all. As they spawn up more and more guys in their way, and you get to continue to lose oodles and oodles of troops. Probably would have been good for me not to let them get as powerful as they did in the first place. But I guess if that's what was going to happen, that was going to happen. It wasn't going to be me who was going to manage to keep them at arm's length. They desperately try to keep every last bit of reserves that I have on the field. Did I just hit the croc scores? No, the croc scores are still alive, I think, and the day is turning against us. I've lost an entire squad of gutter runners, and my entire army is completely gone. This is a disastrous defeat. Warp fire thrower only has 5 kills, 4 kills. Exhausted. Can you please kill them? For Pete's sake. Control A. Everybody that's left besides you. I don't think this campaign's going to go anywhere after this battle. I think after this battle, honestly, it's pretty much over. I'm not going to be able to rebuild exactly the way I need to. I have nothing left on this map. As all of my guys flee. All of them flee. They lost a good chunk, but just not enough. And they took my banner of swiftness from me. Who's left? Is he gonna attack me again? He's gonna attack me again. Jeez. So another fight, guys. Coming right back up. Time to fight it again. My shattered battalions reset themselves. On the plus side, they only have 500 men. On that note, though, I don't have much more than that. Actually, I have fewer than that. The only thing I do have are troops I can put my ready +1s really in the line. That's all I got. To the crest of the hill, boys. I can call in the clan rats, but that's all I've got. Bit of super speed, so if I can get him to kind of pop on out. And if I can get him to come up the hill, we might have a chance. I think he put his warm, cold-blooded thing on top of the skinks, which I don't quite get. I guess, though, if I defeat this army, I might have a chance. And I say might very, very loosely because I'm not feeling too confident right now. Queek is barely alive. All of my guys don't seem particularly enthusiastic to even be here. Storm Vermin are barely alive. All my slingers over here are probably the best I've got, so I can throw these guys out in a screen. The Warfire Thrower is just behind my front lines. And he still has this cold one out here as well, I think. Any last minor chunks I can do in terms of damage, I think is probably the best I can work with. Retreat. Anything also I can do to stave off that initial engagement as long as possible is probably 100% necessary. So sticking some units of clan rats in front of whatever I can. I can overtake... never mind. Maybe I can rout his general. That'll be enough. Maybe that would be enough. Probably not. Holy crap. Armor piercing. Not that I have any armor to deal with, but armor piercing. And my troops are already running away. Yeah, this is all I got. 90% of my troops are pathetic. My warriors are fleeing in every direction. I can't actively get all my necessary troops up and running, and the out of control is just out of control. I can't even skirmish them to death because I'm just sitting here and I'm like, oh look, they're all shielded. I don't have armor piercing on that one. I'm doing bits and pieces of damage. Like I'm trying to kill an entire group. Like it's okay. To paraphrase something I read once in a book, it's like trying to kill a wolf by stabbing it with a needle. If I get them to direct their attention over here, and these guys aren't going to last very long. Surprised he's not dead. He's not even dead yet. He's very, very soonly going to be, though. My gutter runners, in the meantime, are not going to be able to stand up to them, or to them. I have to run them out to the side, and maybe, just maybe I can get shots. I can't get the shots off. Run, guys. And there's where I screwed up. This is where I screwed up the entire campaign. Because I let the Lizardmen get too strong on one flank. They got way too strong on one flank. I didn't do anything to stop them. They don't quite outnumber me in dozens to one per se, but it's still hideous. Hideously bad. These dudes go down in about 3 seconds. Still 13 seconds away from our next one as well. So, yeah. Cannot turn this one back around. I have been playing a Lizardmen one, which is pretty darn fun, and I feel like maybe what I want to do is try again with Skaven now that I, have learned some lessons here. As my troops are falling back one by one. And the Croxagores. Okay, so the Croxagore is also what did me in. Ay, ay, ay. As my entire army falls apart. I can't even go and hold Scrag whole. This is also over. So, yep, guys, this is the end of my Skaven, first one for Skaven, at least for Total War Warhammer. Yeah. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. But at the same time, yeah, even in defeat, there is an opportunity to learn. So, guys, next time we meet each other, I'll probably be restarting this particular campaign, giving it a second go, with a better idea of what's going on, and I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you so much for tuning in for this particular campaign. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a better result. This is ConnellWorks signing off. Take it easy.